you listen for sound.
Okay.
Tell me his name.
Hi guys, who's ready to roll some dice?
Yeah!
Try not to get too excited there.
Yeah.
So we've all rolled up characters and talked a little bit about playing Curse of Strahd. So most of you already know that we are going to a world mostly populated by humans, but there's some other things there. Zombies and vampires and critters like that.
Werewolves.
Werewolves, yes. Yes, all of those. For the moment, though, you are still in your home place, Faerun, just like you always are when we play. And you all have characters that I'd like you to introduce and tell a little bit about your backstory. And as you get to certain elements, I'll probably add some reason for you to be here.
Alrighty.
Who wants to go first?
I guess I'll go since
Okay.
I'm the first picture in the screen. So my character's name is Asmund. He is a barbarian, and I would say he looks very very Nordic. You know, he has like the great big beard going on. You know, he's just, you know, spend a lot of his time with his tribe. I'd say probably early 20s. So this character, he had an unfortunate event happen to him. His little sister was taken from him by an Oni, and being the barbarian that he was, he tried to overtake this Oni with brute force. However, he did not succeed. So, obviously, because an Oni is, you know, basically a god. So, he blames himself mostly that he wasn't strong enough, and he's basically haunted by this event, and the only thing that was left from his little sister was this doll head. So he keeps this doll head with him, but it has these weird eyes that just seem to follow you wherever you go. So it makes it a really kind of an unnerving, you know, item that he keeps. But, you know, that's like the last thing that he's had from his little sister. So, yeah. That's basically his story.
So I took that little doll head that belonged to your sister and looked up a picture. Here, let me show you that.
Okay. Just waiting for it to... Oh my, yes.
All right, I'm glad you approve.
Oh, that's terrifying.
I feel like she was a beautiful doll when your sister had her. Your parents had given it to her. They'd picked it up when they were traveling. You know, and
right?
and she was beautiful, and your sister just loved her doll. And the night that she got taken, she simply dropped the doll, and you retrieved it. But you've had such a life, you know, worrying about trying to find her again, that well, the doll's had a little bit of roughness and adventure about her. So I think she's looking a little worn now.
Oh yeah, yep, that would make sense. You know.
In fact, I think maybe you dropped her a time or two. That's why the porcelain doll is only a head now. It's not the whole doll.
Yep, that would make sense.
So tell me, like, do you keep her in your pack? Do you get her out when when you sleep or anything? What presence does the doll head have in your day-to-day life?
You know, I would say that I would keep it around. I think being the barbarian that I am, maybe just to really sink in the kind of crazy that I get into, I think I would like tie off the hair like around my belt loop, so to speak. And so the doll just kind of hangs from my side while I'm in battle. Um, I think it's kind of something where he kind of feels like it's his sister's presence being with him while he's, in search for her. But I think that's how he would keep that doll head with him.
So one evening, you are camping out under the stars, and you've
Mm-hmm.
set the doll head down next to your camp,
Yep.
and you've gone off to sleep,
Okay.
and you have abnormally strong dreams of your sister that night.
Hmm.
You remember clearly the night that she was taken. You can feel her like presence with you,
Okay.
um, and it feels so strong that you wake up suddenly. And when you
Hmm.
look over at the doll, you notice that she's watching you like she always does, and then she starts to speak,
Ooh.
and she says, "Asmund, now's the time to seek your sister. You will find her by following the night wind."
All right.
And it troubles you for some significant time. You have a hard time going back to sleep,
Okay.
but you do eventually. And that's when you dream about a location and you know you just have to go there. That's how you're going to find your sister, and you know it.
Very well. All right. Well, I guess that's going to be the first action I take when I wake up. Is I'm gonna, if I know what direction I'm headed, I guess I'm gonna head that way. If I don't, I guess I'll have to stop into town and ask some people.
I imagine you have the feeling what direction you're going, and then as you get closer, you'll probably have to ask for specifics.
Okay. Cool.
Cassie, would you like to go next?
I would. Um, Anastasia is a bard. Anastasia was born a very plain girl. She had very dull brown hair, brown eyes, no real curvature or any defining features. She wasn't terribly smart or like charming or dexterous. She was just average. And one day, traveling caravan came to town, and there was a fortune teller in it. And just wanting something to happen, she went to the fortune teller. And the fortune teller promised to make all of her dreams came true, and all she asked for in return was a favor to be paid at a later time. Anastasia was thinking that she would never have to repay this favor because she would never see this woman again. Very eagerly jumped at the opportunity to receive anything that she would give. And so she cast a spell on Anastasia. Anastasia fell to the floor, and when she woke up, there was a large mirror in the room, and she looked at herself. She had long black hair and bright blue eyes and sudden curvature about her, and her voice almost rang with a power. So she immediately went off and started gallivanting around the countryside, not thinking twice about whatever the favor may be or whatever would be asked of her if she would ever see the woman again. she's gotten into a couple of little fun spouts, and she has some people she wants to see again and never wants to see again. But that's kind of where Anastasia is, just running around causing a little bit of chaos.
So you get visited by your fortune teller woman, and she tells you, she calls in the favor, and she tells you that she needs something from Madame Eva, and it's very important that you fetch it.
All right. Did she tell me anything about the thing in question, or?
She doesn't tell you what it is. She says Madame Eva will know what she's after.
Okay.
They're apparently related in some way, and it's her turn to have the item. She says that getting to Madame Eva, though, will be difficult, that you have to go to this place at this time, and she tells you how to get there, and she's told you in plenty of time for you to get there.
Okay. So Anastasia, not wanting to cause any more trouble, would pursue the path, hoping to repay the favor and just be done with
Be
it.
done. So, Michael, would you like to tell us about your character next?
So, Egan was a young boy, maybe around 8, when he was wandering through the forests one day, and he happened upon a small woodland creature, maybe a squirrel, maybe a rabbit. He couldn't quite tell. It was hard to tell the shape. This woodland creature began to speak. It offered him a great many things. Of course, being a young, naive child, he agreed to whatever terms this thing provided. And as such, he was bonded to an archfey, because sometimes that just happens. And this archfey was particularly fond of games and tricks, especially, tricking young children into bonding with it, as happens. And over the years, the archfey would make requests of Egan in return for powers. Sometimes it would be to get an item. Sometimes a big item, sometimes a small item. Sometimes it would have worth, sometimes it wouldn't. But one condition, he couldn't just ask for it. He had to play a trick. And as such, he got good at deception and trickery, along with other, warlock, druid powers.
So, your fae has called you to attention and said, I need something, and you always answer. You can't not.
That is true, archfey.
So, they tell you that they need the icon of Ravenkind.
And what is that, sir?
Well, it's an icon, and it's only available if you go to Barovia to seek it.
I've not heard of Barovia in my travels, sir. How do I get there?
Well, you will have to seek the bear. Follow the bear. The bear will show you to Barovia.
All right, I'll go find some bears.
Does you a favor and says, poof, and relocates you. Now it is evening, going on dark, and you can see some small distance away a campfire. So you approach.
Yeah, I approach.
Megan, would you like to tell us about your character?
Okay. Hi, my name is Salazar. I'm a barbarian.
Hi, Salazar. Oh, wait, not in the A meeting.
Love you guys. So like Kenny, I'm a barbarian.
Barbarian. Barbarian.
Um. Okay. I was part of a traveling caravan that was uh, housed mainly werewolves, just to go out and try to find rogue werewolves and try to train them and teach them how to control their shifts, and just like one giant pack, except not everyone was a werewolf. Um, my parents were werewolves, but I had no werewolf traits that I know of. I couldn't shift. I was just there, kind of big, buff guy. And we had elves, dwarves, mainly humans. There was one tiefling for a while. But we would travel along, and one day I came across this village, which I totally forgot the name, because I would do that. I fell in love with Yulav, and she actually turned out to be a werewolf, so I helped her train, and I'm sorry. Like helped her to not just turn it randomly into a werewolf in the middle of town, and help her control her shifts.
Very good quality, that.
Yes.
I mean, eating your neighbors is usually a bad thing.
It wouldn't be good. So after a while, I convinced her to travel along with my caravan, so she can travel with me. And except one day, she was killed by a grizzly bear that was controlled by a druid. Now, I killed the grizzly bear, and I'm wearing his furs as kind of like a cape. I know people say no capes, but I like capes. I sewed it myself, and it made me bedazzled a little bit, so I'm attracted to shiny things, and I might, be a little crafty myself. So I'm still on the search to this mad, crazy druid that killed my beloved. And that's Salazar. Should I add anything else?
Super. Well, what I know about your character is that you're not entirely brilliant.
I'm not, but I'm crafty. I like cute little furry animals. I get distracted by them and shiny things.
So, you were out, probably hunting your druid and not finding them. That happens. It's happened to you a lot, so you're not surprised.
You're not a druid. That might be dangerous. I'm a druid and I'm friendly.
Well, you don't know each other yet, so
I'm
don't
not very
bother trying to
bright, so-
convince. So, it's going on evening. You don't really know where you are because, well, you don't really know where you were when you left. That town whose name you can't remember.
I was close by it.
It'll be hard to find your way back there because you don't even know what to ask people for.
I'm an Outlander too. I'm supposed to know where I'm supposed to go.
But it's going on dark or dusk, and you do see.
Sorry.
You see a campfire not too far away.
Cool. Ooh, something
Ooh.
floating.
Hey, there's a bear.
Oh my god, there's a bear. Oh, I'm not scared.
I need to kill the bear.
You need to kill the bear.
So,
I mean,
would
kill the
you
bear.
would you approach the campfire?
Sure, yeah.
It looks like I've already approached the campfire.
I think she's talking to Megan.
I was talking to Megan,
I will
but
approach it.
according to the map, I just threw you all on it. So
No,
Go
we're
ahead.
not actually on the fire.
Go ahead and move yourselves about as you need to, but I love how giggly you guys are right now. You probably can't both touch that monitor at the same time.
Oh,
Oh,
God,
oh,
what
oh.
do you want to do?
I don't know what it is.
Kenny, Don't light yourself on fire. It's way too early for that.
Oh, just practicing. Being on fire.
Why is the bear upside down now?
Oh,
Made it upside down. I didn't know I could do that.
I didn't know you could do that.
I can also delete it there.
Well, I wish you wouldn't.
I can't move in this
So-
picture.
So, I believe that Salazar approaches first. He just happens to be closest.
I'm happy where I'm at.
And you see, sitting at the campfire, what appears to be a bear.
I grab my axe because I still don't like bears.
So you're approaching the campfire with your axe when the bear kind of looks up and says, "Friend." And that's when the bear's head kind of flips back and you can see
What can I see? What's in the box?
Oh,
He's kind of cute.
Ah.
I didn't know you swung that way, so I was
Probably
I
not.
walk up to see Salazar, I just walk up. He's got a beard.
What, you don't think it happened like that?
I think that's how history will tell at this moment.
So the fire is flickering off his face and making all those hard lines look, and passable and all. And he's got the bear skin, similar to you.
So you have a bear skin, much like my bear skin. It's a very manly thing to have. Since I see you are a man, I will consider you friend. I am not very fond of bears.
Big bear. Hmm.
Do the rest of us get that eventually?
I'm thinking that you do. Who do you think comes up next?
Anastasia got voluntold. So she walks up, and I now see two large men,
Both wearing bear skins.
both wearing bear skins.
I don't like bears. He is a bear.
That's lovely. So, she'll probably just put on her best smile and just stroll on up very casually up to the bears. And when she gets like within earshot, I think we'll have her just call out and just be like, or actually no, she's just gonna approach. She's not gonna say anything. She's reactionary.
So, much like when Salazar approached, Bear will say, "Friend."
Yes.
And he gestures that you're welcome to join the
I
campfire.
just flop down.
And you can see on the fire there's a cauldron. It's bubbling and it smells delicious. And he offers you some.
I take it, sit down very daintily.
I'm going to presume others approach.
Yeah, I'll approach. I walk up confidently.
Is that your confident walk?
Confidence.
All right.
And I walk up to the campfire. I look at everyone and I stand there. There's not yet any dialogue.
Friend.
Oh yes, I am a friend. I'll go ahead and sit around this campfire.
And he offers you a bowl too.
I take the bowl and I look at the bowl and I just sit it in my lap.
Soup, good.
Bear is a man of few words. But you might try asking him his whole name at some point. Kenny, are you here yet?
Yep. I will say I'm coming along the road. I'm gonna see the campfire. I will approach the campfire.
Now there's a
And
crowd around this campfire now.
First thing I'm gonna say is, excuse me, have you seen or heard of a name Erica? She's probably about 10, 11 years old, maybe this tall, blonde hair. Has she been by here?
I have not seen little girl.
I haven't seen any children in this area. It's a little dangerous for children to be alone in the night.
It is a little late for children, yes.
No.
Oh, all right. Well, perhaps I can join you then. I'm quite weary from my travels.
Soup is good.
Friend, join.
Friend. So I'll join then.
So as you sit around the campfire, all eating heartily, making small talk because, well, you don't know each other.
Yeah, questions that need answering. So, what brings everybody here?
I find Druid to kill Druid.
That's quite lovely, dear. Anybody else?
I'm just looking for my younger sister. I had a feeling that she'd be by here, but I'm not certain.
I'm terribly sorry that she's lost.
I'm here looking for a bear.
Meet Bear.
Oh, you're a bear? Oh, all right.
That the full name, just Bear.
No, it's the bear.
Oh,
Bear.
Bear Nightwind.
that's great whole words. So,
4.
yes.
Wasn't Nightwind one word?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but he said friend, bear. Did he say eat? I feel like he said eat at some point.
I think he said join.
Join. See, there's been at
no.
least 4.
But
Yeah,
he said no.
The
Yeah, he's got a huge vocabulary going now.
Really, I should learn a thing or two about his charismatic ways.
But you can see, like, 4 might be a new word for him. Like, he's trying it out. Maybe he'll check meaning with you later just to see.
So, we have hunters, maybe. You're all, well, most of you are quite large.
Thank you.
You're welcome, dear.
Lots of milk.
Meg and I adore this character.
Me too.
It's gonna be great.
Yes, it's quite large and rather hairy.
And Oreos. Oreos got hair on your chest.
So,
There's not Oreos in this universe.
Bear.
is there?
There are not Oreos in this universe. Sorry.
Bear, what are you doing here? Why here?
Camp. Fire. Eat.
Okay.
Enough said. Second, please.
And he dishes you up some more.
Soup good.
What is in this soup, Bear?
Soup. It's soup flavored.
Yes, we all know your opinion. What about Bear? Bear, what is in this soup?
He kind of gestures over that way a bit where you see a pile of animal bones. Probably squirrels and rabbits and such.
Oh, no squirrels and rabbits.
You gotta
the
eat
giant
something.
roaches.
Half werewolf.
We don't know that. My parents are werewolves.
So,
I have shown no werewolf traits.
my name's Anastasia. What's up? And that's Bear. What's everyone else's name?
Stasia?
Anna?
Anna. Anna.
Anna, yes. Delightful.
Hello, Stacia of the Emma.
Hi, what can I call you?
Salazar, correct.
Okay. Lovely.
I just added the great.
And you?
We should put that in as a last name since you needed one.
I was gonna
The
go
great.
Salazar, the
One word.
Fielder.
The Great.
The great. One more.
Well, I'm Asmund.
Asmund. Right.
Mhm. And your name?
Anastasia.
Anastasia. Thank you.
I'm Egan Markov.
Egon.
Egan.
Sounds like a sophisticated last name.
Quite. It does.
Gone?
Doesn't it?
Yeah.
Gone. Cough. Gone.
Egon.
Gone.
Igor.
Gone.
No, stay.
Stay? Stay.
Yes, exactly, darling. You're very good at the talking. I'm beginning to think that
I mean,
bear is
Come
bear.
on. Duh, bear.
Duh, bear. Sorry. So, we're looking for things to kill and a child. Is that what I'm gathering? From the
Not
bear?
in order.
No, not kill. I'm supposed to follow a bear.
He bear. Follow
Bear.
Bear, where are you going?
Sleep.
Okay, after sleep, where go?
Morning tell.
Okay. Very informative. All right. Okay.
You really got to take it as it goes.
It's true. I'm just used to being able to get more information out of people.
Sometimes you
Bears.
just gotta expect lower when you get into conversations like this.
That's
Gotta
true.
just expect less.
That's true.
Yes.
No more.
More. More.
He holds up the soup bowl.
More.
We will learn them yet.
I kind of doubt it. I believe his wisdom and intelligence both score in about 3.
Ah.
Doubt you're going to teach him much of anything.
No, not so much. Okay.
Combined, right? The 3 combined.
Stay. Sleep.
Stay.
Sleep.
Sleep.
Put down bowl and just.
Yes, camp. Shall
He
see.
means to invite you to share his campfire and watch if you want to. You're not obligated in any way. He's not forcing you to stay.
I'm going to thank him for the invitation and go ahead and lay out my bedroll.
I don't believe you have one.
I will lay out my bedroll.
I don't have a bedroll. What's wrong with you guys?
We're not barbarians. We are civilized folk. Ho, ho, ho.
That's evil. You're evil.
You're right, I don't have a bedroll.
The pack you took
hate
just didn't have
I'm
one.
getting teleported.
What's wrong?
Sometimes I'm just places that I wasn't before, and I don't get proper preparation time.
Interesting.
Yeah.
What are you guys going to do?
I start snoring.
So Bear sees that you're struggling and gives you his bedroll.
Why does he have a bedroll?
Because,
Because he's
he's
a bear.
not an idiot. He's just not smart.
I'll accept his offer and thank him.
And then he rolls up in his bear skin
Mm.
and goes off to sleep. He's clearly not going to take first watch or anything. He's soundly asleep, snoring away.
This one's also snoring, so I guess I'll take first
I can't snore.
Watch.
What was
that
that?
sound?
I don't know, what is that?
Siren?
It was weird.
It was really weird.
Animal yelling?
Like a dog being digested.
That's really specific. Really specific.
Oddly specific, strange noises you hear.
Yeah.
I thought it was
I'm
probably
a
just
druid, okay?
So you
Uh-huh.
want specific
Wink,
with
wink.
your druidy? Okay. Yeah.
So you're taking first watch.
Shuffling the cards, playing with them, counting them like I do, because I know where every card in that deck is always.
Well,
it's creepy.
Couple of hours pass, and you notice that there's like a fog building around. You know, it's the forest. It's not that unusual.
We're all gonna die.
But you can like start to smell it. You know, when the forest has extra moisture in it, and the ground. You can smell the dirt and some of the leaves and everything. That's crackle of the campfire. It's starting to die back just a little bit.
Nobody else said they would take any other watches, so I'm gonna try and wake this one up.
Me?
Yeah, for the next watch.
Good luck.
Nudge Salazar a little bit. Darling? Darling, kick him a little.
Shh, go to sleep. Rolls over.
Okay, so I go to Bear.
Cuddles with axe.
goes over to Bear and kind of nudges Bear. Watch. Okay. Snuggle into bedroll.
About 3 minutes later, you hear some more Z's.
So I'll go over to Asmund. Nudge Asmund a little bit. Darling? Would you mind taking next watch so I can actually get some sleep?
Yeah. Let's-
Okay.
Sure, watch. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna stay up first. Like, I'm gonna act like I'm sleeping, but totally, like, one eye open to make sure he stays awake so I can actually go to sleep.
So I'll get up and I'll keep watch.
Feel like he might even nudge the fire a little bit.
Yeah.
More time passes. The fog seems to be getting thicker as you, stare out into the distance.
We're all gonna die.
It's just foggy.
Unsettling.
You're a brave barbarian.
Not sure she's that brave. I mean, he's that brave.
Have you seen Silent Hill?
This is totally how we get transported to another
Yeah.
Salazar the
I see Pyramid Head out in the distance, like.
Couple hours go by.
Uh-huh.
It's it's a cool night. It's a little chill, but you can totally feel the fog just kind of eking in little by little.
Okay. I guess I will go over and nudge Egan.
No,
Hey, can you keep watch for the last couple hours? I really should catch up on my sleep.
you hear in your just to your left ear as I cast minor illusion, you hear, "You don't want to do that."
You're a horrible person.
I'll look over my shoulders.
And then through the other ear, you really don't want to do that.
Show him the doll. It'll creep him out.
I guess I could take watch. You really don't want to do that.
I could use the sleep. I have a long journey ahead of me. I still need to find my sister.
Yeah, all right. I've got it.
Thank you. Thank
Are you
you.
sure you want to do that?
Again, I'm sitting there like.
So as you glance out, you can see about right now about as far as the firelight will go. You know, like 50 feet, 60 feet maybe, and that's about it. And then you see this white wall of fog.
Hold on, Megan's gonna need a second. She just got a super sexy sloth sent to her.
It's from my mom.
Okay, you probably can't see it, but it's awesome.
I don't think we.
Actually,
It's a
at
little
this
gift.
point, when Egan, opens his eyes and sees that there's no seeing to be had, he actually, instead of letting Asmund take a rest, he actually gets everyone up because this is weird.
Should we try to get up?
Yeah, good luck getting Salazar up.
Oh, that's awesome.
I'll wake up.
I'm
So-
gonna cast minor illusion, and it's going to be a foghorn right in like Salazar's ear.
Oh, dear God. Oh.
What was that? I'm going back to sleep.
No, Salazar. Sorry.
Egan
Salazar.
asks everyone, is this sort of fog normal in these parts?
Who's from these parts?
I don't know who's from these parts.
I don't know how
I'm the
far
only one
away.
that was teleported.
Yeah, I don't know how far away this is from my normal.
Would this be under nature or survival?
I'm thinking nature.
Ooh. 9.
Yeah, I'm not a nature.
You know, it's a thick fog.
Thick fog. Rubbing my face. Thick fog.
If Salazar is awake for more than 3 minutes, I will be surprised. He thinks you're naked.
And Bear's looking around to try to figure out what the noise was.
Bear, is this normal?
Normal.
Does this happen often?
This thick?
Oh, fog.
Yeah.
Fog.
We're not gonna get anywhere.
We go back to sleep. Yeah.
We're gonna lose Salazar.
Start leaning over.
Salazar.
Salazar.
Salazar. Gotta stay awake.
I can sleep.
You can
Must
die
do
if you fall asleep. If you fall asleep right now, you will die.
I don't believe you.
You're gonna make
Are you
it
sure you don't believe me?
But I'll sit there and help.
But I'll sit there. And
Don't want to. Need
So Bear looks around at you and says, "Sleep,
Yeah, Bear, you can go
sleep."
sleep. No, he'll be fine. You're the only one that has contracted this disease.
What disease?
Don't worry, you won't get it. Bear.
Jeez.
Yes, it's awful. There's bugs in your brain when you're sleeping in this area.
And they eat your brain.
No bugs get out.
No, that was a different adventure where the bugs ate you at night. That's not in this one.
That was the previous adventure.
You hear buzzing sound.
He's right. And you hear a buzzing noise?
Do we hear buzzing?
No.
Thank you.
Just
That
kidding,
was awesome.
just kidding.
Now that I've gotten everyone up, how's the fog?
It's just thick at the range of the firelight, about 50 or 60 feet.
I think I see 60 feet.
Did you say that like there was a wall that seemed thicker than the rest of it?
No, the fog starting to get thick enough it feels like a wall.
Okay.
I try and like put my hand into the fog.
It's fog.
Okay. I go back to sleep. Screw it.
Feels
I'm
like
tired.
fog. It's kind of misty like. It's moist.
It's like, see, it's fog. I'm going to bed.
You woke me up.
I agree. I'm going back
All
to
right,
bed.
guys, you go back to sleep, but we gotta get somewhere else.
You should be used to this.
Yeah.
That's why there's a problem here.
Because I am used to this.
As you sit out, your companions have fallen back to sleep. As you sit there and you're watching the fog at distance, you're starting to see like shapes in it, like weird faces and stuff. But it's fog.
Egan just like puts his chin to his hand and like has a look of like annoyance. It's like I hate this part.
So another couple hours go by. The fog's in a little more. You guys have had 6 hours ish now, at least 3 watches. You waken anybody else?
No, they don't care.
So the sun is starting to creep up. You can tell because the fog looks lighter, but it doesn't look thinner.
I think at this point, Anastasia would naturally start to wake up with the cycle of the sun. So she just kind of does her.
Are you sleeping that close?
Yes.
Okay.
You produce a lot of heat. It's nice.
Yeah. So I'm like you, and you sleep.
Yeah. The only time I produce natural body heat is sleeping, Cassie. Anyway.
I kind of wake up. I'm still asleep at this. I'm sorry.
I can't get the arm off.
And you think I can?
Both of us together at the same time.
Can you see how much flesh is on that arm?
I know. It's all muscle, and it's on me, and I can't get it off.
I can give it a go.
Okay. So should I make a roll too?
Sure.
I'm still on with it.
Yes.
I think the two of you will have to accumulate your strength to.
Well, that's a negative to my roll for that. So that's
7.
10.
So you've got 16 between you. Yeah, I think you can maybe just nudge Salazar off.
Ugh.
I've got a negative as well.
That was great. So I'm not sleeping that close to that one again.
Oh, cuddle buddy.
So if Cassie, when you roll those, if you click them in the
little
thing, it'll actually roll it with its modifier.
Well, I'm glad I took the first one.
I'm glad you did too.
Yes.
Sherman, how big are you? Because I'm calling you small, man.
I'm like probably like 5'8", 5'9".
Small, man.
I thought that was like
Go
standard height.
try
You're
little
smaller
man.
than Salazar.
That's true.
That's all it takes.
Normal size man.
Little man.
With a giant vocabulary.
Yeah.
Big
Little
man.
man, big
Normal
vocabulary.
man.
So it's starting to warm up just a little bit, and you think maybe the fog feels just a tiny bit thinner than it did. But Bear gets up and he takes, stuff out of his pack and makes like he's going to eat something and offers to share with you.
I happily accept.
I'll accept
Same
as
here.
well.
I accept food.
So, the sun's pretty well up now. It's probably, 8, 9 o'clock maybe.
Mm-hmm.
The fog doesn't really feel that much thinner, but lighter. Like the light is shining on it somewhere up there. So at this point, Bear goes ahead and starts packing up his stuff like he's going to travel on.
Bear, where are you going?
Oh, go.
Oh, okay. I immediately start packing so I can follow Bear. Cause
Yeah,
Just
and
pick
he's
up
just
axe,
going.
ready to go.
yeah,
There's no place. Just go.
just go. Well, I don't have anything.
I'll ask Bear, town?
Town.
Town.
People gather.
Oh, people.
People?
Much people.
Yes, you go 2 people.
People.
Me follow Bear.
Okay.
Bear has good food.
You're not really clear if that's a town or just a house with a couple of people in it, but people, he agreed.
Yeah, I'll follow them to people.
Maybe a cemetery. Full of people.
So he sets out. He's still walking in pretty thick fog, so you don't want to fall too far behind or you might actually lose sight of him. What was that a throw for?
I don't know.
Just to
testing me out how that works.
Okay, that's kind of fun.
Yes. You have to drag it over the little thing.
So you follow Bear along for a while,
I want to try getting it over to you.
probably an hour or so, and you see the fog is kind of lifting a bit as you approach like a dirt and gravelly path. He turns on the path and begins to follow it along, like he knows where he's going.
Definitely following.
Yeah,
Yep, following.
Bear.
Follows Bear.
My task right now is to follow Bear, so I'm gonna follow Bear.
I honestly don't know where I'm going.
You have no reason to follow him except you're not a lot smarter than him.
But he's good food.
Little smarter. Don't get me
Food.
wrong.
Bear has good food. I like it.
So you follow him along another couple of hours probably down this path, and the fog is lightening, seriously lightening up now. It's like you can see the trail ahead of Bear, and you can start to think you might be able to lead yourself down the trail. You don't need him anymore, but you don't outpace him. I mean, you have no reason to. You don't really know where he's going. Could turn off the trail at any moment. A few more hours pass. It's getting to be like late afternoon, and you approach. I don't know what you're in because I haven't managed to find it yet. So,
I think it was preemptive.
Yeah, it was a preemptive.
oh, a preemptive. Nice.
Megan, ridiculously good stats. Stats are like crazy. She doesn't have a negative in anything.
Rude.
Well, I got zeros.
Yeah, you have a whopping 1 0 in your charisma.
Got charisma in
Oh, and your intelligence. Okay.
Actually, you're not as smart, as dumb as you're playing that. You're actually pretty smart.
Pretty smart.
What is that, an 11?
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
you also
you-
have to think barbarian. So smart for a barbarian could be just better at hitting
The
things.
stats are, if you've got a plus,
It's
it's good
good
for an average person.
Role playing, Michael. Stop being nitpicky.
Nope.
You're just angry because you have a
I'm
negative.
just gonna ignore you and keep on doing it.
Yes, do that because he's a butt,
Then I will sit on you later.
and you won't be able to get up.
Which, well, I mean entangling roots.
I mean, druid equivalent.
But that's not.
No, not even a little bit.
All right, so late afternoon,
Ooh.
Ooh.
and you
Oh, I see.
approach a large wall. The mists are really thin at this point. And you can see that there's a gate in the wall. It's shut. Bear is just steadily walking along.
towards the gate.
Toward the gate.
Bear, where?
He gestures ahead.
Okay,
Here.
Here. Yeah. Here.
okay, good. Getting somewhere.
I have not seen this place before.
This definitely is strange. I think I would have
Ooh,
noticed
check
this.
I have no memory of this place.
Look at Gandalf. Are you wearing a hat?
I know.
So I guess we'll just approach with Bear.
So,
Yep.
as Bear gets close to the gates swing out toward him, and they make a screechy noise, like they're rusted and they haven't been opened in years.
Nice screeching noise.
Thanks.
Not at all
You don't-
eerie. and
You don't see anybody.
I saw a chipmunk. Did I see a chipmunk?
You can see a chipmunk, huh? They didn't open the gate.
That would be cool. Like a horde of chipmunks.
Can
Open the gate.
I do a perception check to see what's going on in the world?
What do you hope to see?
Any signs of life?
I
Yes.
saw a chipmunk.
Does that not work for the rolling? You click on the thing.
Perception?
Yeah, I tried to click on the little dice and it. Whoa, calm down.
You may need to grab the little dragon there and drop it in the chat box.
You want real things?
Well, that would be a 19.
Sweet. Were you not able to make that go?
No, I wasn't able to get it to. Yeah, just perception.
Hmm.
How good is eyesight?
Oh, are you getting this box with manual die entry?
What?
Okay, no worries. We'll carry on. What did you roll though? 19?
19 with them on.
So you're looking around. The fog has thinned quite a bit. In the distance, up on a hill, you can see kind of looks like a castle, fort maybe.
That's on the other side of the gate.
It's on the inside of the gate. And the road on the inside of the gate looks like it's traveled more often. It's better maintained and a little wider than the path you've been following up till now.
I just follow the bear, I guess.
He just continues to amble along down the trail with no real sense of going
Anywhere.
anywhere particular. Just going.
Well, there aren't any humans that I can see, and he's really the only thing to follow, so I'm just gonna keep following him.
So as you follow him, you're not all that far from the gate, but you hear it slam shut behind you with a resounding boom. Not even the creaky, groany noise, just boom.
That's creepy.
Okay. I'm gonna jog back to the gate and try and open it.
Won't budge.
Okay.
I push you to the side. And push.
Bars don't even move.
Egan's following Bear.
I guess we're stuck here. Let's go.
Follow the bear.
Follow Bear.
Follow bear.
Follow Bear.
As you start to turn away, you see the fog coming in up to the edge of the gate, really thick.
Not again.
As you walk away, it inches in behind you.
Turn around and I sass the fog. Stop it. Stay. Sasses the fog.
Apparently, the fog laughs at you because you just did.
Go, Fog, go.
You
He
can
gets
look
over
over
his
his
shoulder.
shoulder. I'm sorry, Miss. It's not gonna affect the fog. It doesn't care.
I thought it was worth a shot.
Fog is really like resilient to insults.
Ah, good to know, good to know. Catch up with the party.
I would, yeah.
I'm following.
They might leave you behind with
Yeah.
the fog.
I don't want that.
All right, guys. I promised we would break about every hour, and it's not quite, but almost an hour.
Okay.
Are we ready for a little pause?
Yes.
So, Kenny, we're going to take about 5 minutes. We're not going to jump off of any of the programs or anything. Just take a few minutes.
Okay. Is the stream gonna still be going?
Yeah, I'm just going to switch over to a be right back screen.
Okay, cool.
Not
Alright.
creepy. I like it.
Our backswing is awesome.
And it is supposed to turn the volume off.